Hey guys, welcome to Savor the Harvest. The one question that I get asked a lot is, can I grow seeds in straw bales? And the answer is absolutely you can. And I'm going to show you how to do it right here, right now. So the first thing we're going to do, as you can see with the corn, is we're going to put soil right on top of the hay bale. So I have here a growing medium, so like a potting mix, and then I've also put in here a seafood compost, which will just give it a little extra love. So what we're gonna do is we're just going to put a nice layer right on top of my hay bale. I might used all of it. And then I'm going to smooth it out. I'm going to crush up any of the chunks, and I'm going to make sure that my soaker hose is exposed. So I'm just making a nice thick layer here. Again, making sure that that hose doesn't get under the soil. All right, that looks good. Now, if you've watched any of my videos, you'll know that I like wet soil before I start playing in it. So let's give this soil a little drink. It's going to help it from flying around in the wind, and it's going to give it some moisture. It's been raining all day, or most of the day, so the hay bale is wet, so I don't have to worry too much about that. And we're ready to plant. See how easy that is, guys? It's amazing. So what are we going to plant? Well, I want to plant pickling cucumbers because I love making pickles. I want to try some bush beans. My friend Catherine gifted these to me. She sent them in the winter, so I'm quite excited to see how they do. And I've never grown turnip before. I found the seed pack, and I thought, let's give it a go. Let's see what happens. All right, guys. So one thing that we do have to take into consideration, or that I take into consideration, is how many of each plant we can have per hay bale. We have to think of space, we have to think of nutrients, we have to think of different things. So the bush beans, we can have 30. The turnip, we can have 30. But the cucumbers, we can only have 4. I feel like I may have had more than that in one bale last year, and I don't think they did as well as I was hoping. So we're going to go by the book this year, and we're going to see what happens. So I am going to plant this little guy. So I'm going to plant him like that. Nope. It's hard to do in camera. Like that. So you can see. And we're literally going to put him in there. Push him into the soil. And we're just going to cover him up lightly. Sort of scratch it in, as they say. Yep, now I have no idea where I put that. It'll be great. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. I have a label. Woohoo! So this is the pickled cucumber area. So there are 4 in there, and that's great. All right. Yellow bush beans. Can you believe I've never grown beans before? I've just never thought about it. So I'm going to plant all of these. My friend Catherine from out west mailed these to me, so I'm super excited to use them and see what happens. So again, just like the cucumbers, I'm going to put them in the soil. They're a little bit harder to see because they're black. And then I'm just going to cover them up. You want them basically planted the width of the seed. So bigger seeds get planted a little further down, and then smaller seeds get planted right on top. So of course the seed packet will give you more details about the depth that they want that you should plant it and that kind of thing. The width of the seed is kind of a rule of thumb for me, and it's worked well. So there you go. 2, 3. So these seeds are smaller than the other two. They're kind of blowing in the wind here. But let's get them in the ground. Can you see the seeds? Because I can't. So they kind of ended up getting sprinkled in this general area here, and hopefully we get 1 or 2. I can always thin them out if they're too close together. One last thing I will do is I will give this guy just a little bit more water to water those seeds in, and we're done.